I walk into house and nothing happens. Lights should turn on and they do. Music should start but it doesn't. I have an automation for that. Everything is set up and still some things fail. So I open Home Assistant, I check the automation, it looks fine, trigger is there, action is there, and now I'm stuck doing worst possible thing. Guessing. Was it GPS, Wi-Fi, Home Assistant, the speaker? And this is the real problem. It's not the automation failed. It's that I have no idea why it failed. We'll be starting in a couple of seconds. Most Home Assistant setups have these exact issues. Everything looks fine until it doesn't. And when something breaks, people don't debug it, they guess. You open the UI, you click the automation, you scroll a bit and then you start making assumptions. Maybe it's GPS, maybe it's network, maybe it's just a glitch. But the reality is simple, you don't actually see what your system is doing. And this is the biggest mistake I see all the time. People think if the automation exists, it will work. It won't, because your smart home depends on the network connectivity, device availability, battery levels, signal strengths and also integrations. And when one of those fails, your automation doesn't fail loudly, it fails silently. And that's the worst kind of failure, because you don't fix it, you just hope it works next time. Here is the mindset shift. Home Assistant is not a UI, it's a state machine. Everything is based on state changes over time. And if you do not see those changes, you don't understand your system. Every automation has three parts: state, trigger and action. And if you can't clearly see all three, you're not debugging, you are just guessing. Let's break it down quickly. First, state. Did something actually happen? If you have a presence-based automation, did your person entity actually change to home? If it didn't, nothing else matters. Second is trigger. If the state changed, did the automation actually trigger? Maybe the condition wasn't met. Maybe the timing was off. Maybe the trigger logic is wrong. Third, action. If the automation triggered, did it actually execute what you wanted or expected? Was the device available? Was the service call successful? Did something fail in the background? If you do not have visibility into all three layers, you will always be guessing. Let's go back to my real problem. I walk into house and nothing happens. Music should start playing automatically, but it doesn't. So instead of guessing, I go step by step. Step 1 is state. Here I have trigger when Smart Arrival music event is fired, which means I need to check the script. Smart Arrival script. And it looks like this one was never triggered. So I needed to check further. In my other automation, Smart Arrival near home lighting, I have this that is triggered, but it failed because the group was not set to not home. And here at the end, I'm calling this script to again play the music. So in my case, the issue was I had a condition, group, family, if not home, then this one is triggered. The idea is go slowly. Did it actually change the home? If the answer is no, this is not automation problem, it's a present detection problem. Or in my case, the condition problem. In the other case, it can also be GPS didn't update, maybe Wi-Fi didn't connect yet, maybe the tracker lagged. So the step through is always check your triggers. This one here. And as I said, I have an issue because this one wasn't triggered as the condition state was not set to not home. Step 3 of course would be to check the actions. If the automation did trigger, why didn't the music start? For example, the speaker could be unavailable, media player could not be ready, did the service call fail, or was there a delay or timeout? And now suddenly this is not random anymore. This is a system you can actually understand. Another example, I turn on the water pump and I immediately get a notification about tank level. It works, but I don't think that it should trigger like that. So again, the same process. What changed, which entity triggered this, When you actually look at the logs, you realize this fires every single time the pump changes state. So this is not a random behavior, it's just a bad trigger. And bad by design, by me. And the fix is simple. Add a condition, filter the event, control when it should actually fire. But you only see that if you actually log what's happening. Third scenario. I'm walking around the property. Still at home, but Home Assistant thinks I left. Lights turn off, automation stop, and it feels broken. But again, same logic. Check the state. The person entity switched to not home. Here and also here. Why? GPS lost signal, Wi-Fi dropped, tracker became unavailable. This is not a bug, this is missing logic. Your system doesn't have enough context to understand reality. So the fix is not a random tweaks, it's improving the logic. Add delay, combine multiple trackers, use zone properly, but you only know that if you actually see what happened. This is where most people go wrong. They don't debug, they start stacking fixes. They add delays, retries, and more conditions, and then automation becomes more and more complex. But the original problem is still there. Now you just have a complicated system that still doesn't work reliably. If you don't understand the root cause, you can't fix it. So what do you actually need? First, you need logbook. This gives you a simple timeline of what changed and when. Second is history. This shows behavior over time. You can see the unsteppable sensors, GPS jumps, flapping states. Third, logger. Most people ignore this, but this is where you actually see what automations are doing. Even a simple configuration is enough to get real visibility. And finally, debug notifications. Add a simple notification inside your automation. When it triggers, you get a message. Now you can instantly know if the automation did run or not. If you take only one thing from this video, make it this. You do not need a full SIEM system, you don't need a complex logging infrastructure, you just need a logbook, history, basic logger, and a few debug notifications. That's it. That's enough to understand your system. Smart home is not magic. It's a system. And if you don't see what it's doing, you are not controlling it. You are just hoping it works. And hope is not strategy. So next time something breaks, don't guess, don't add random fixes, don't blame Home Assistant. Stop, look at the data and understand the flow. State, trigger and action. Then fix the actual problem. Stop guessing and start logging. I really do hope that you did enjoy this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button because it really means a lot to me. And also while you are already there, check that you are subscribed. And as always, before I end up the video, I must say thanks to all those wonderful people that are supporting me and that have become YouTube channel members. Thank you all for all of your support. But let's not forget each and every one of you who has watched, shared, liked or commented on my video. Thank you. If you too want to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the join button down below and becoming a YouTube channel member for only €2 or $2 per month. Or you can go to my merchandise store and grab something there. Last but not least, you can always send me super thanks and I will be super thankful for that. I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and start logging.